If you get lost in the woods, the first thing you want to do is stay calm. That's what everybody says to do. What's the best way to stay calm though? Go meditate. Find a really high rock or mountain and go meditate on it so you can stay calm. Well, I've been looking for a rock to meditate on for a little while, and I think I found one right up there. I'm gonna try and climb up to it and do some meditating on it, get nice and calm. Now, the next thing you're going to want to do is start a fire. So most people think that you want dry kindling to start a fire, but that's wrong. You actually want wet, rotten sticks, like these ones here. This one's really good because that will burn for a long time. As the water evaporates, it'll release more wood and it'll burn for a long time. So that's what you want to do. Now, if you don't think your sticks are wet enough, what you can do is go find a stream and dunk them in it. So here I've got some really dry pine cones and pine needles. So that's really good because it'll soak up the water really well. So you want to just dunk it right in the stream, get it nice and wet, get it saturated. Yeah, just like that. Now that's really good. That's gonna start a fire really well. Okay, so now that you got your wood all saturated, you're gonna wanna pile it up right next to a dead tree like this one, a really dry tree, because that'll protect your fire and keep it out of the wind. Now this is really wet, so it's gonna keep you protected from animals all through the night for a long time. So let's get this lit. Okay, now we have a roaring fire. I'm gonna want to step back from that. Woo! Okay, the first thing you're gonna want to do is find shelter. You're gonna build your fire next to your shelter. That's where you'll keep your food and your water filter, everything else. So this looks like a good spot. I can lay underneath this little embankment. Thumbs up. Now you're gonna want to build your fire right next to it. Okay, so food. Right now, I've got a little baby snake right here. You're gonna wanna get a stick like this. You're gonna wanna grab its tail with that stick, just like that. Now you've got the snake caught. Now you're gonna wanna pick him up and carry him over to your fire. And what I've got here is a juicy snake. These things are good, high in protein, delicious. But don't cook it. That's where a lot of people go wrong. They try and cook their snakes. That's gonna boil out all the amino acids and proteins and everything else in there that's really good for you. So you're just going to take your mouth, bite it like this. Wow, that's some good stuff. Yummy. Okay. The next thing you're gonna need is water. So what you're gonna wanna do is pull out your water bottle, the one with fresh drinking water in it. We don't need that anymore, so we're just gonna dump that on the ground. We wanna get some filtered water. So first what we're gonna need to do is put a hole in the bottom of it. That's what the water is going to come up through. So now you can use a stick like this. This works a lot of times. Just got to ram it into the bottom until it makes a hole. You can use a rock like this one here. Okay, so I finally got a hole in the bottom of this. Right there, you see that slit right there? What you're gonna wanna do is take off your cap, get some dirt, put that in the bottom layer of your filter. Okay, then get some thistle heads. They work the best a lot of times. Push them in there. Get some rocks. Really just anything you can find. Some grass here. Grass works really well. Just anything you can find. Stuff it in there, make your water filter. Okay, so I found a little baby snake here, and you're gonna want to put him in that water filter too, because snakes, they'll actually filter out 99% of the bacteria. They'll get rid of your E. coli, your salmonella, everything else in there. They eat it through their skin, and then you can just drink the pure fresh water. So we're gonna want to stick his head right in that hole there. Oh, there we go. Get him right in that bottle. Ooh, he's gonna filter out most of the bad stuff in the water. So that's really good. Okay, so now that you're done with your water filter, you've got your snake, your dirt, your grass, your thistles, you're ready to go. So you're gonna wanna stick the end in just like this. Be careful for that snake, make sure he doesn't bite your tongue because it hurts for a little while. Okay, and then you're gonna wanna bend down, put your mouth on here and suck up the fresh water. Oh yeah, refreshing. Okay. Now you may have noticed that I am wearing jeans and boots. These are very good for when you're lost in the woods. But if for some reason you're wearing little girl shorts, there's a simple remedy to make your legs not hurt when you're going through the thick brush and trees. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to find a nice soft place to sit. Then you're going to go and find a thistle. Nice big long one like this one. What you're going to do is you're going to rub it back and forth across your legs. This will make them numb. And you won't feel anything. When you're going through the brush, trees, you won't feel the scratches. So it works really well. So just get right to work, rubbing that sucker in there. Just rub that in there, rub it, keep rubbing it. Feels really good. After a while, you'll start to go numb. It's great. Now, a very common question is, what do you do if you see a bear or a wolf or a raccoon? Well, the answer is run. You need to run like you never have before. A lot of people, when I think of ways to compare it, think about like if you see a cop, the police are coming, what do? You run as fast as you can. It's the same thing. Okay? So let's practice. You're gonna want to get up, you're gonna want to start sprinting and running and stuff, okay? Okay, so now you've got your food, your water, your shelter, your calm from meditating. So you're going to want to think about going home. But when do you want to go home? You don't want to go home right away. You need to stay at least 3 months. That's long enough for you to write a book and make millions. So I'd give it about 3 months before you start heading out, okay?